everybody, with the first episode of Andor coming out on Disney+, I decided to make a small build of the droid that was showcased, B2EMO. He was a pretty cute droid, and when I first saw him, I knew I wanted to build him. And for every episode of Andor, I am going to be making a custom minifigure or maybe a small build from every episode. So be sure to subscribe so you can build those custom minifigures for yourself. But today we are building the one and only B2EMO. I'm not really sure how they came up with that name. I can't really see what word that would make, but yep, that's his name. So we are going to be building this guy right here. He is a very simple build, and he's kind of a custom minifigure, I guess you could say that. Here's how he looks next to a regular minifigure. So maybe he's a bit oversized, but at this scale, it's really hard to get a good sized model without like making it super cryptic that you don't even know what it is at that point. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how you can build this for yourself. So as far as the color goes, you can either use this shade of red or a slightly darker shade of red. I just didn't have all the pieces in that shade of red, so I decided to go with this red, but you can definitely use the other red if you have the pieces and you think it looks nicer. So the main thing you need to build are these little feet, which are actually just made out of like a snot brick and then a cheese slope, and then you just attach it on, and you're going to want to make 4 of those. Then all you do is you get this 2x4 plate, then you put this smooth piece on. It can be a tile too if you want, and then you just take that and put it right under there, and I think that looks very accurate to what B2EMO looks like in real life. Then you take this turning piece and then you put it right onto your tile right there. And then the main body is just made out of these studs, which is kind of like the metallic type, I guess. I just put them on there to kind of show that he's circular. And then you just use this 2x2 red plate in between each of those. And then I did put an orange one right there just to represent like his eye, because it was kind of orange. Then you can put this little hat on top, which is just made out of cheese slopes. You take that, put it right down there, make sure you don't punch it through. Then you have your completed B2EMO. That's how you build the droid B2EMO from the first episode of Andor. I do think the episode was a little bit slow and kind of confusing, but hopefully the show picks up its pace and it'll be a lot better in the future. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to subscribe because it is completely free and you can always change your mind later and unsubscribe. Now you can watch how to build another custom minifigure from Andor. I'll catch you in that video.